Follow along with each step and feel the moment English starts flowing. Each episode has 4 steps. Step 1. Listen without subtitles. Listen to the full content and get the overall idea. Step 2. Learn the vocabulary. Listen again with subtitles and pick up the key words. Step 3. Create your own sentence. Practice using today's key phrase and get instant feedback. Step 4. Share and practice. Share your thoughts and practice with real people. In this video, we'll do Step 2 together. Steps 1, 3, and 4 are available on Plotory for free. Now let's get started.
Step 2.
So Marcus quit.
Wait, Marcus from your team? The guy who's been there longer than you?
Yeah, handed in his notice on Monday, just like that. He's gonna do some kind of, I think he said supply chain consulting on his own.
Wow.
Yeah, and everyone was like, good for him, that's so brave, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just sitting there eating my sad desk lunch thinking like, should I be doing that?
Your sad desk lunch.
It was leftover pad thai that had been in the fridge too long. So it was extra sad.
Okay, but do you actually want to leave? Or did Marcus just make you feel weird about staying?
That's the thing. I don't know. Like, I've been kind of restless for a while, but I couldn't tell if that's a real feeling or just a Monday feeling, you know? And then Marcus leaves, and suddenly it's like, oh, maybe that feeling means something.
Yeah, I get that. When someone makes a big move, it holds up a mirror, whether you want it to or not.
Exactly. And I don't love what I see in the mirror right now. Professionally, I mean. My skin is great thanks to you.
You're welcome for that.
But yeah, I don't know. I keep going back and forth. Like some days the job is fine. It's totally fine. The people are decent, the pay is solid, I'm not stressed out of my mind. But then other days, I'm just sitting in a meeting about shipping timelines and I think, is this it? Is this what I'm doing?
Okay, can I ask you something though? When you say you're restless, do you have something else you want to do? Or is it more like you just don't want to do this?
That's the problem. I don't have a thing. I don't have some passion I'm ignoring. I just feel like I'm supposed to care more than I do. And I don't know if that means the job is wrong or if I'm just not a career person or whatever.
I mean, I think a lot of people feel that way and just don't talk about it. Like, the internet makes it seem like everyone's either grinding on their dream or miserable at a desk. There's no middle.
Right? And I'm kind of in the middle, which apparently isn't allowed.
Well, okay. I will say, though, when I was doing comms stuff after college, I told myself the same thing. It's fine. It's stable. I don't hate it. And I stayed for like 2 years saying that before I finally admitted I was bored out of my mind.
Yeah, but you also had a thing you wanted to switch to. You found UX and you were like, this is it.
Sort of. I think I've made it sound cleaner than it was. I didn't find UX and fall in love with it. I found UX and thought, this seems more interesting than what I'm doing right now. That was it. That was the whole reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I didn't have some big calling moment. I took a free online class, thought it was cool, and then spent 4 months being terrified about whether to actually do the boot camp. I almost didn't.
I didn't know that. You always make it sound so decisive.
I know. I think I've rewritten the story in my head to make myself sound braver than I was. But honestly, sorry, I know I overused that word, but like, I was scared the whole time. I cried in my car after the first week of boot camp. Not because it was hard, because I thought I'd made a huge mistake.
Damn.
Yeah. So when I hear you say you're restless, part of me wants to be like, just make a move, figure it out. But I also know that's kind of easy to say from the other side.
I appreciate that, because sometimes when people give that advice, it's like, cool, but you already know your story has a happy ending. I'm still in the middle of mine.
That's fair.
I also think about my dad a lot with this stuff.
Yeah?
He worked at the same company for like 30 years, insurance, and he didn't love it. He never pretended to. He'd come home, eat dinner, watch TV, go to bed. Weekends, he'd do yard work, maybe go fishing. And I used to think that was kind of, I don't know, sad? Like he gave up or something. But now I'm 28 and I'm starting to think maybe he just had different priorities. Like the job wasn't the point, the job paid for the life. And I can't tell if I think that because it's true or because it makes me feel better about not having a plan.
Okay, that's annoyingly self-aware of you.
I have my moments.
No, but seriously, I think that's the real question. Not, is it okay to stay at a job you don't love? Obviously it is. People do it all the time. It's more like, are you staying because you've made peace with it? Or are you staying because you're scared of what comes next?
Yeah, and I genuinely don't know the answer.
You know what's funny, though? I think about this with my job, too. Like, I like UX. I do. But do I love it? I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I just like it more than the thing I was doing before, and I've confused that with passion.
See, that's interesting, because from the outside, you seem like you're really into it.
I am, mostly. But there are days where I'm pushing pixels around and sitting in stakeholder meetings, and I think, this isn't what I pictured when I made the switch. And then I feel guilty for even thinking that because I worked so hard to get here.
That's the trap, right? You can't complain because you chose it.
Exactly, which is dumb. Choosing something doesn't mean you have to love every part of it forever.
Man, we're really selling the whole career concept right now.
I think the truth is, most people's relationship with their job is complicated. It's not love or hate, it's just this thing you do. And some weeks it's fine, and some weeks it's not. And that's life. I don't know if that's depressing or realistic.
I think it depends on the day.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, totally random. Did you see Tyler bought a Vitamix?
A Vitamix? Tyler? The man who eats cereal for dinner?
He saw some smoothie guy on YouTube, and now he's optimizing his mornings. He made one smoothie, it was green, it looked terrible. Haven't seen him touch it since.
That is the most Tyler thing I've ever heard.
It's on the counter collecting dust. It's beautiful.
Okay, wait, but going back, I feel like there's something you're not saying. Like, is there anything you've thought about doing, even vaguely?
I mean, I've thought about it. Nothing specific. Sometimes I think it'd be cool to do something more hands-on. Like, I sit at a computer all day, tracking stuff that other people are actually moving and building, and I wonder what it'd be like to do the building part. But that's so vague, it barely counts.
No, that counts. Vague is where everything starts. I started with, I want to make things on the internet, and that eventually became UX. Vague is fine.
I just don't want to be one of those people who quits a decent job to find themselves and then ends up worse off. Like, I have bills, I have rent. Tyler and I just signed a new lease.
Okay, but nobody's saying you have to quit tomorrow. You could just start looking into things. Take a class, talk to people. You don't have to burn it all down.
You're doing the thing.
What thing?
The advice thing, where you skip ahead to solutions.
Okay, I am doing the thing. Sorry.
No, it's fine. You're not wrong. I think I need to sit with it a little longer. Figure out whether this is a real thing or just a rough patch.
That makes sense. And for what it's worth, I don't think there's anything wrong with staying at a job that's just okay. I know I switched and it worked out, but that doesn't mean switching is always the answer. Sometimes the answer is just adjusting your expectations.
Yeah, I think my expectations might be the problem. Like, I see people online being all, do what you love, life is short. And I think, sure, But also, what if I just want to do something that doesn't make me want to throw my laptop into the ocean?
That's a very reasonable bar.
Low bar, high standards. That's my brand.
Your brand is terrible.
And yet, here you are, 10 years of friendship.
Against my better judgment. But hey, seriously, if you ever want to talk about it more, or if you want me to help you think through stuff, I'm here. Without the advice thing. I'll just listen.
I know. I appreciate that.
I'll try, at least. No promises.
I'll take it.